Surprise! It's the naked truth in a special mini edition that you had absolutely no notice of, which is why we have 0 viewers right now. But that's okay. It's just Patti and I having a conversation. Hey, Patti.
Hey, Lizzie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's good to be here. I miss everyone.
So first things first. Well, I missed you guys too. I didn't see you last week because I was busy with Lindsay. And I won't see you next week because there's no Naked Truth because we're going to be in, Jennifer and I both are going to be in Chicago. Oh, we have 1 viewer. Who is it? Post in the Q&A and let us know. Oh, 2 viewers. Let us know who our 2 viewers are. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time with you guys since I'm not going to be seeing you for a while. And we also wanted to promote a show that's midweek that we want to give you a little more notice for than this one, which is Wednesday, March 16th. Who are we going to have on Wednesday, March 16th, Patti?
We are going to have Dr. Katzen, the plastic surgeon from Beverly Hills, California, who specializes in weight loss. He specializes in plastic surgery after massive weight loss. And the topic for the evening is going to be focused around the area of the abdomen. So we're really excited to have Dr. Katzen back. It's the 3rd time he's going to be on our show. And every time it is so content packed and he's really good to answer your questions. And so we're really excited to have him again.
So I'm going to post that event early because I leave on Thursday from Chicago. I'll probably post it on the Naked Truth page tomorrow so you guys can start submitting your questions. We had a lot of questions around that when he was on the show the first time, so I'm probably going to pull from those as well. But we thought we'd start with this as we're going through body parts. We'd start with this area because it's a particular interest and focus to weight loss surgery patients. So make sure you mark your calendars for March 16th. And you send us your questions if you have any about 360s, abdominoplasties, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so since we were going to be here and talk about that, we thought we'd just kind of catch up with Patti because we haven't seen her in a while. Well, I've seen her in a while. I don't know if you guys have seen her in a while because she doesn't make a lot of videos lately.
Yeah, I haven't been. Hi, everyone. Yeah, it's funny you say that, Elizabeth. I was looking to him like, wow, I have new subscribers. I think it has to do more with the recent plastic surgery. So, I think I obviously need to make an update video, and I did one today in my car, and if I'm downloading it, hopefully it will upload and give everyone a little bit more of an update. But let's see, I'm about 14 weeks, I think. I'm either 14 or 15 weeks post-op from my plastic surgery today. I had my abdominoplasty with muscle repair, breast augmentation and breast lift, and also liposuction of my upper thighs. And Dr. Katzen also repaired a hernia that I had, and that was on December 1st of 2015. So I'm feeling awesome. I feel completely back to normal, and everything is going great, and life is moving ahead, and just been busy with work is definitely picking up for me right now. It's getting into the busy selling season, and been doing a little bit of modeling again, which is once again.
Well, okay. If anybody saw the pictures for my birthday, how incredible did she look?
Oh, thanks, Liz.
People are like, oh my God, Patti looked like a supermodel. I'm like, well, that's because Patti is a supermodel. Really quick. Oh, stop it. Really quick before we jump in, Amy's watching. I knew she would be watching because I told her, she had more advance notice than the rest of you that we were going to be doing this. But if you have questions, you can post it for Patti, or for me, either one. You could post them in the Q&A, or you can text me 714-625-5663. So let us know you're out there. We have a whopping 6 viewers.
Hey.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
So can I jump in and ask you some questions, or are there some like general things you want to update on?
Ask me questions?
Yeah.
Oh, go for it.
Okay. So, to me, you've always been pretty confident, but your confidence is like crazy insane. Well, it's not just because you were, okay. So if you aren't my friend on Facebook, you need to go friend me on Facebook so you can see the outfit that Patti wore to my birthday. Before we left, Lindsay and I were saying, can we text Patti and ask her not to look so gorgeous tonight? And we're like, well, that's not even possible because she could wear a bag over her head and look gorgeous.
You're very generous. Stop.
Oh, stop. But anyway, it wasn't just the outfit, which was amazing, but it was just like how you owned it. And I've always felt you were really confident, but I mean, that's sort of like gone even greater in the last, I don't know, month or 6 weeks. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure.
Or not.
I mean, I actually, how do I say this? I never really felt like I was as large as I was at my highest weight. And so I wouldn't say I would walk into a room or anything and feel like uncomfortable, because I did. But I didn't feel, I don't know, I think maybe because I grew up in an athletic role where I was an independent, I was an athlete of an independent sport, not a team sport. And so
people don't know what that independent sport was. Do you want to?
I was a skater. I was an artistic skater, freestyle and figure skater when I was young, when I was really young. And I think when I sit there and think about, because people have told me through time, oh, you always seem so confident. I think it just was rooted maybe from that, because I had to, something I learned at an early age, because I was on my own out there performing for people, so to speak, and competing. So, as far as what's happened in the last 6 weeks, I'm not really quite sure. I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
No, I don't know what to attribute it to. Maybe I'm a little fat-headed. I don't know.
Oh, you're so not fat-headed.
No, but I don't know what. Liz,
and it's not like and I totally mean it as confidence. I mean, it's just like you. Oh, and Amy had a question. Where did you get that outfit? I know you're.
Okay. So the skirt was seriously from, people ask me, and I seriously got it at Forever 21.
Where I went shopping yesterday, just because you got that there. And I bought some things, but not that.
And then the shirt with the cutouts, that was Marissa Kenton, which is the clothing line that I've been doing the selling and the modeling for. And the necklace was Marissa Kenton as well. And the earrings. And
now, did the shorts come with the skirt, or that was?
Oh, I'm sorry. So just to describe the skirt, is a black skirt that was very sheer, but it had some lace on it. And then there were black booty shorts built into the skirt.
Did you ever think you would be wearing black booty shorts?
I didn't.
Honestly,
no. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was your birthday, and I swear, I'm wearing this for Elizabeth tonight. I swear.
But you didn't spank me.
Oh, well, there was other people spanking you. I had to get in the big line, okay? There's a lot of spanking going on with me and without me that night. No, but seriously, I still wear my compression wear, and it was funny because I was getting ready to leave, and my husband was here, and he's like, "You go, girl, you wear it." And I said, "Well, I think I should just wear it because my compression wear goes down to my mid, like my calf." Mm-hmm. And I said, "I think I should just wear this underneath." He's like, "You can get away without it." No. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going for it. It's Elizabeth's birthday, and we're gonna celebrate. Let it all hang out.
Well, you looked amazing. So we have another question. Oh, Christine, Teeny Tiny Tummy is watching, and Amy's watching. And Gracie had a question.
Oh, hey, Gracie.
She wants to know, this is for both of us, how excited are we that she's going to be our neighbor?
Oh, extremely.
So I guess, yeah, and she was on Sizzle this last night. I haven't seen it, but if she's posting this on Facebook, I guess it's public knowledge. She's going to be our neighbor soon, and I am so very excited.
I'm very excited to help her find her new home here.
I asked her when she was going to come do a sleepover. And she said, like, as soon as she got here. So we'll do a sleepover at your house because my cat will probably be back by then.
All good. Perfect.
So
I did catch her on Sizzle this last night for a little bit, and she's always great. And talk about another. Well, not another, because I would not compare my confidence to hers whatsoever. Her confidence level is just amazing, especially, she's also she's an old soul. I don't mean that she's,
yes.
I just mean she's so put together for her age, and she amazes me. And I aspire to be like you.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I want to be her when I grow up, even though I'm like 20 years older than she is.
Yeah, I aspire to be like you, Gracie. So
Me too. And we have I mean, really seriously, I gave you guys like 5 minutes notice that we were doing this, but I asked for a few community celebrations. Katie Cox posted that she is still not in Wonderland, but that's okay because she's coming to Chicago. So you're not going to be in Wonderland next week either, just telling you, but maybe the week after that. And then Tanya TK Sleever is celebrating that she's getting to hang out with her WLS friends this weekend in Chicago.
Right on.
And I'm very excited. I wish I were already there.
Yes, right on. So,
okay. I have more questions for you. If you want to keep talking, that's good. But
okay.
I have more. Oh, wait, that's not a question for you. And you and I have already talked about this, but it's a question from Amy again. Would you wear a bikini?
That's a fair and good question. As a matter of fact, yesterday I bought 2 bikini tops. It's very much a strategy now with my new friends here to find a bikini top that is covers everything up, but also is. So I'm definitely wearing one on top. Not really sure about the bottom yet. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge. We'll see here in the next month or 2.
As it gets a little bit warmer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What other, I've seen some, well, we talked about the one outfit, but what are some other new clothes that you've bought to kind of show off your new shape?
Well. Things are private.
Well, I wasn't going there. I was talking like maybe that sweater.
Today, so.
Yeah. But I mean, do you find yourself shopping differently? I guess that's my real question.
I do. Yeah, a little bit differently. Like I would have, again, that skirt, I would have never, ever in a million years tried something like that. To be quite honest, that skirt was meant to be maybe as a bathing suit cover up for me with the bikini top. But you know,
so incredible. I mean, I just cannot even tell you how. My mom was saying that today.
Aww.
All I've heard about people since I left was, oh, Gracie's watching too. And Amy says she's going to go in the opposite direction and she's going to show up for my birthday party in Chicago looking really homely, which is impossible.
But not possible.
We're getting lots of questions. But so the 2 things I've heard was like, oh my God, your friend Patti looks like a supermodel. And oh my God, the guy
makeup helps, let me tell you.
And oh my God, the person that I'm dating who showed up for like 5 minutes, he's so much more handsome than in his pictures. So it's like, okay, my BFF and the guy I'm dating are supermodels. I'm okay with that. So Amy wants to know, has your size changed?
Yes.
The sizes that you're wearing. Okay, so what were you before and what are you now?
So before surgery, I was a size 12. Pretty comfortably, and now I am a size 8 or 10. Sometimes
that's new since we've talked about it.
No, did I tell you I went down 2 sizes? I thought I told you I went down 2 sizes.
Oh, maybe it was a 6. You said someone as tall as you would never be a size 6. Was it that?
Well, I'm not like a pair of 6, but yeah, I mean, I'm probably comfortable somewhere. I'm probably a 9.
Can I tell you how funny it is to think about us in that first Kaiser class and you sitting here saying you're a size 6?
Well, hey, 28 was my, 28 was my, I was growing out of my 28s at the time, which, hey, it's
so
just,
proud of you.
Thank you. Well, likewise, darling. And, even at size 28, and the thing about being that, size 28, and anyone who's out there watching who's, newer and maybe in the larger sizes, and we talk about going now down from size 14 to 12 to 10 and losing that. As you get down lower, the sizes drop a lot quicker. I wore size 28, I'm not kidding you, for 50 pounds easily.
Yes.
But from 360 to probably 300, I was still like a 28, maybe edging into a 26. So, it just,
yeah, totally.
Bigger sizes last longer. So don't get discouraged when you're hearing people drop down in sizes, because it's just a different ball of wax.
No, it's totally.
5 pounds when you're getting lower changes the size.
I was talking to Lindsay about, because the like the 2 pieces of clothing that I saved, which weren't even, there were pieces of clothing that I got from you. So they were probably like a 28, which I was like a 32 when I started, are these jeans. And you remember you had this, like, I don't know, it was like black and white leopard print with jewels, and it was a sleeveless shirt. And I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. I wore, it was really, I wore that to my like appointment with the surgeon before surgery and thought I was like the hottest thing ever. That shirt comes down. I have that in the jeans. Okay, I can fit into one leg of the jeans, and that shirt comes down below my knees now. It's crazy.
It's now a 90.
It is. Well, it's, yeah. And I wore that from probably 375 to 325 easily. Yeah.
Interesting.
So what about swelling and your weight? I mean, I know one of the things after plastic surgery is that you have some swelling.
Yeah. So originally for the first couple of weeks, the swelling was off the charts. I mean, like I was probably 25 pounds over, actually even up to almost 30 pounds over, but it dropped significantly very quickly. Now I still have a little bit of swelling in the bottom of my stomach, and that changes day to day based on how much activity I do and also how much salt I'm eating. It's interesting how much salt really impacts that at this point. But I maybe have like 1 or 2 pounds of swelling left, and it's just there. And my stomach, basically from the bottom of my pubic region all the way up to right underneath my belly button, is still pretty much, I can't really feel it yet. And Dr. Katzen said that when the feeling starts coming back is when that swelling is going to disappear completely. So, I mean, it's interesting. Like I just touched right now, and I can actually feel myself now touching, whereas before I couldn't feel myself even touching my stomach, but it's still.
Oh, really? Huh. One of the things, and you talked about this in a video, but I mean, let's put it on this channel too. You talked about some kind of massage that you were doing to help with the swelling after. Yeah,
that really helps. So when I had the crazy swelling, which was the day after my catheter was removed, all of a sudden just everything started swelling up. And it wasn't because I wasn't urinating, I was, but it just, I don't know what happened. But anyways, I went online and I had heard Professor Nurse Ray, who's also one of the community members, she had talked about lymphatic massage. And so I went online and started reviewing videos of people doing lymphatic massage, and I started doing it, and it started working instantaneously. I mean, it's just a really gentle touch massage, and you can go online and watch videos and so forth, and you just basically rub the insides of your thighs and up around kind of where the tops of where your trunk meets your, the tops of your thighs right there, that's where your lymphatic system is, or part of it. You've got it all through your body, but those are the major areas, and it gets cut through during the surgery. It's completely disrupted. So helping to channel that was really, really helpful, because it did help my draining. So
we have another question from Amy.
Sure.
What does she think? This is her personal show.
Well, me too. What the heck?
You know I love you, Amy. How long before you could walk upright?
It was about 6 weeks. 5.5, 6 weeks.
Before you could totally walk upright?
Straight up, yeah.
Wow.
And actually, a lot of people were surprised it was that early. Because even after what happens when you first start walking upright, or when you first start walking, as you're walking around, you get a little bit more stretch and a little bit more stretch, and you can walk more and more upright as you're walking. And so when you go to sit down again, it's like a process of starting all over. So at 5.5 weeks, I pretty much could get up and stand up pretty straight.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
I'll just add, sometimes, depending on how much physical activity I've done, I will get up and it's hard for me to stand up straight all the way. It's interesting. It takes a little bit of time. So Maybe it's old age. I don't know.
Oh, please.
Well, possible.
So I know your focus now is primarily on the plastic surgery recovery, but how about just a little weight loss surgery update? What are you eating these days, about how many calories, protein, et cetera?
Good question. So I actually had my 2 years post-op doctor visit yesterday, and I'm not quite 2 years. I'm 5 weeks out from being 2 years. So it was great. My calorie level is probably been about 1,300 to 1,400 calories. They want me to up that to 1,500 to 1,600 calories. I want to make sure that I'm always getting 80 grams of protein. It was really good yesterday, just to get some reinforcement of what we've heard all along, but understanding why at 2 years out it's so important to continue that protein as well as a workout regimen, because as weight loss surgery patients, and I kind of mentioned this in my update, but our bodies are predisposed to fat. And so if we're not getting 80 grams of protein a day, and if we're not exercising our large muscle groups, then that breaks down muscle. So, and she said also too, if you're not getting the calorie content in, that also breaks down your muscle. So to continue to try to get your calories from protein, and not just protein, but obviously vegetables and so forth, and stay away from the starches and everything that we know about that. But her focus yesterday and talking to me was about regain, because this is the point post-surgery and post-plastics and 2 years post-op, when people start to kind of relax a little bit and aren't as vigilant.
Right. Yeah, and that was really interesting what you were telling me yesterday about that, because I know I personally don't focus as much on the protein as I did before, and I haven't been tracking for a while. And as soon as I get back from Chicago, I'm going to start tracking again. But
cheers. I'm seriously drinking this right now because
this has no protein in it. But I have salmon waiting for me downstairs when we're done. But I know I'm not getting 80 grams of protein in a day.
Yeah. It gets old, kind of. You know what I'm saying? It does get old, but we just got to get creative with our food.
Yeah. So let me check Facebook real quick. Anything you want to ask me, or anything else? We have 7 minutes.
Hello, Miss Golden Birthday. I won't call you what you are, but happy birthday. And you guys,
thank you.
Elizabeth, it was just so nice to just celebrate her birthday this weekend with her, and meet all the people in her life that, because Elizabeth obviously and I have known each other for 2 years, but we don't always get to meet each other's significant surrounded people.
Well, I've met yours, but you haven't met mine really so much, because mine live all over the place.
Exactly. So it was really nice to meet her mom and dad, and just get an idea of who everyone was and who's significant in her life, and how much she is so loved, and everyone adores her. And I share your thoughts on your birthday celebration, because I think it was so special.
I'm going to get all teary, and I'm going to do an update video after this and talk about that. But it really was amazing. And one of my friends who was sitting, so it was my family, it was my friends from different areas of my life, mainly like in Orange County. I mean, most of my work friends are in LA, and I didn't have a lot of them here. But my family, my friends, my WLS friends, which were who were there, were Patti, Jamie, Lindsay. Is that it? Patti, Jamie, Lindsay?
Mm-hmm.
I think. And, friends through my son, but one of my friends from my son was best friends with her son when we were little, sat with, I said, I need to put you with the fun group. You're fun. Not that everybody wasn't fun, but I stuck her with Patti, Jamie, and Lindsay in the corner. And she sent me a text message and said, you have so many wonderful people in your life. And that's what I felt that night. I mean, it was just so amazing. Even the waitress who was helping us that night was like, oh my God, your people are so incredible. And they are incredible. And I just felt really blessed to have everybody there, and felt really loved. And it was a great way to turn 50.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
So share a little with us about your weekend with Lindsay.
Well, that was really fun too. It was actually like, oh, she was here. Well, like she came on Wednesday, which was my actual birthday. And then she left on yesterday. We had a lot of downtime together, which usually when I'm with weight loss surgery patients, it's like go, go, go. But both Lindsay and I work from home. So since she was here during the week, we were both sort of working. So we had a lot of downtime together. We watched a lot of great movies. She made me cry. She made herself cry. What was I can't remember the name of the movie we watched, but we were both bawling at the end of that on Sunday night. I mean, it was just really great to spend time with her, as it always is with my weight loss surgery friends. And I'm so excited that I get to go do it again.
Yeah.
In just a couple of days. And I'm sorry you're not going to be there.
I am too. I am very sorry too. I'm sure everyone's like, why aren't you going, right?
It's my fault.
I gave Elizabeth the choice.
She gave me a choice. Lindsay gave me a choice, and I was selfish. And I told Lindsay said, should I go to Chicago or should I come visit you? I'm like, come visit me. Patty's like, should I go to Chicago or should I go to Nashville? I'm like, come to Nashville. So it's my fault. But anyway, I just feel, I mean, I cannot, one of the things that I've really been reflecting on is how amazing and how loved I feel now at 50 than I ever have in my whole life. I mean, I have so many amazing people in my life, and you were one of the ones who lead that line.
Aw, thank you. Well, you know how I feel.
Stop.
I'm gonna cry.
I know, I'm gonna cry too.
Can we cry? Let's cry together.
Cry. So anyway, let me check Facebook real quick before I get all and see if we have any more questions, and then maybe we'll wrap it up in half an hour. But Patty and I were just talking before the show that we'll probably do a regular Naked Truth with us again, since we together were one of the very first Naked Truth shows before we were co-hosting. Okay, no more questions. I think we're good. So make sure.
I have one more question.
Okay.
I have one more question. What are you most looking for, besides, of course, seeing all the peeps this weekend? What are you looking most forward to about Chicago?
Going to eat at Graham Elliott's restaurant because the food is amazing. And apparently Kim Stephanopoulos told me that if last time we were there last year, Graham Elliott had weight loss surgery. If you guys don't know it, he's the chef who's on, what show is he on? Do you know? Master Chef. I can never keep those shows straight. But anyway, he had weight loss surgery. He spoke at Obesity Help at our very first conference that Patty and I went to. He looks great. When we went last year, he was not there. And I don't know if he is this year, but Kim Stephanopoulos told me if you tell them you're having birthdays and you tell them you're weight loss surgery patients, they'll do something special.
Oh,
so I did that when I made reservations, and the food is just like incredible. So I'm really looking forward to going there on Thursday, seeing everybody, and just having a good time.
Very good.
And instead of planking, we didn't get to the planking started in Chicago last year, that whole plank thing that I did last year. And we talked about doing cartwheels this year, but that sort of didn't happen. I didn't learn how to do those. But so I think what we're going to try, and nobody knows this other than Amy, is wall handstands all over Chicago. So
no. I'm not going. I'll do a cartwheel, but I will not handstand.
So look for those videos at a 7-Eleven near you. So you guys, I hope you will join us on March 16th for Dr. Katzen. Send us your questions, and love you guys, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Cheers.
Bye.
Everyone. Bye.